Hello, Warrior TV. Steve Knapp, the Mindset Warrior here. Apologies for the delay in the starting time tonight. My superstar, backed by popular demand guest, Camille Titone, has a confusion with the time difference, which as did I, because last time she was on, she was absolutely amazing and joined our show at 5:30 a.m. her time. Now with daylight savings, we've just realised that it's actually 3:30 a.m. over in South Carolina at the moment. So Camille's doing a rush job to get on board and make it to us very shortly. So I just thought I'd start the live quickly before we ran out of time and let you guys know what was going on. So I'm just going to jump on and play our intro video, and then hopefully Camille won't be too far away. I'll see you shortly. Hello, Warrior family. Still waiting on Camille. I'm sure she won't be too far away. Everyone that's seen her before will be absolutely stoked to see Camille back. It's just a shame we didn't cotton on earlier that the time had changed to even further apart. And before she makes it, I've got to give her a massive shout out to say getting up to be ready to be on a show at 3:30 a.m. is pretty serious dedication. And I don't reckon I could do it. I really don't think I could do it. I've gotten up a few times for shows on here, but like 5:30, 6:30, never 3:30 in the morning. So I'm sending Camille good vibes, and hopefully she's not too far away. I haven't had a message back since I try to get in contact with her shortly. I'll just double check one more time. Anyone that's watching, if you've got any questions you want to throw my way while we're waiting for Camille, feel free. I am here and ready to answer anything that you guys would like to know. So go for it. Otherwise, this is going to be quite boring. I'll give Camille at least another 5-10 minutes, and if she can't make it, then we'll reschedule again, and I might have to do a later night one, so the poor lady doesn't have to get up at well before the crack of dawn, because we know that's we all need our rest. And I think once Camille gets on to tell her story, a bit of a catch up from last time we were on together. She's had to have some pretty serious surgery on her neck, which happened to be, I think it ended up being an accident that was only the day after the last time she appeared on the show with me. So she's had a pretty torrid time since last October. And she said she's been battling with quite a bit of pain and a couple of medications that put her to sleep well but don't let her wake up. So I was the little Aussie alarm clock ringing her at 2 o'clock this morning. So I'm going to be making sure that I don't put her through more pain when she comes on. Oh, question from Kerry. Am I ready to take over an audience with the Queen with her in a couple of weeks? I certainly am. I will be ready and raring to go for that one. I can't wait. I think it's going to be sensational. I know it's great to see Kerry growing and getting her own show going with the audience with the Queen is amazing. Hey, Kane, thanks for jumping on, mate. We've just got a bit of a delay with Camille, so we're just filling out a bit of time. So good to see you tuning in, buddy. And another one who's doing awesome. Anyone that's got a chance, jump onto Kane's YouTube channel. He's doing an amazing podcast. Can you plug the name of it again, Kane, while you're here? Sure, it's got millions in it, but I won't steal the name of it if I'm not spot on. So, yeah, chuck the name down there, Kane, and I'll give it a bit of a plug because, I love what you're doing as well. Absolutely sensational. And I'm still not seeing anything from Camille. I reckon a couple more minutes, and if she can't make it, we'll do a big reschedule for some stage in the next couple of weeks where we'll go a little bit later, because then you're definitely going to, because we can't miss Camille. She's an absolute godsend of a human, and I reckon the more times we can have her on here, the better will be. But, yeah, obviously I think the time issues thrown her for a loop a bit this morning because she was apologising, I was apologising. We were all over the shop that it was such a crazy – yes, Kane. I knew it had millions. Inspire millions. Oh, look at this for timing. Camille has arrived. Yes. Now I'm super excited. I am going to bring her on now, everyone. I just had to go a bit earlier because we otherwise Facebook wasn't going to let us go live. So here we go. Without any preparation for poor Camille, she's coming.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome.
I apologize for being late. The time is so different between
that's
Australia.
That's my fault for completely forgetting that the times had changed for daylight saving since last time you were on. So
true.
But what dedication to be up and about, coming on Warrior TV at 3:30 in the morning. That is unbelievable.
Thank you. I'm a little unprepared now, but we're good.
We do our best work underprepared.
So let's see. You don't know how I scrambled just to get here now. I was on my laptop. I'm on my phone, actually, which I don't usually do.
Yay!
Yeah. So I was scrambling on my desktop. Couldn't get in, but here I am. Thank goodness.
Yes. The planets always aligned for us, Camille. It was the universe wasn't going to let you not make it on.
And it was such a big day. 2/22/22 yesterday. It's the alchemy of peace beginning, and we're running until the 28th. The energy is here, and it's a beautiful energy that we're in.
I think we were definitely in need of that energy with what we've been through lately.
Yes. Steve, can I ask a favor? Can you speak up slightly?
Yep, not a problem. I will come through nice and loud as possibly I can. I was telling everyone, Camille, that since the last time you're on, you had a bit of a mishap, and you've been doing it a bit tough for the last few months.
Yes. Well, I kind of tell everyone I'm in my healing journey, because right after our show, that day was a very busy day on what was it, October 6th, and it was late. I was up over 24 hours because I didn't sleep the last time because I wasn't sure I'd be up early enough. So to make a long story short, that night it was late and I was up over 24 hours. I had my food in one hand to eat like a late dinner at about 8:30 at night. And I was coming here to eat, and I usually have a mirror here when I do mirror work. I like to look eye to eye in the mirror. It kind of like goes right to your soul. So my kitty cat Max was jumping up because I had food in one hand, and I had books piled on the floor, scattered, and the mirror was falling. So instead of being concerned or thinking about myself, I was worried about the hot food falling and the mirror falling. Instead, I fell straight down on the floor. One leg extended out this way, and the other leg was like a pretzel. So, yeah. I couldn't get up. I couldn't get the phone. It took 20 minutes, in serious pain, to use a book, to get the phone and make a call.
Wow.
I knew something was very wrong. And the next morning, October 2nd, in emergency surgery, they put a rod and screws in my femur. It cracked. And yeah. And so from that point on, there was also 4 days after the surgery, I went to a rehab, thinking I'd first recuperate there. And I don't blame the young girl. She was inexperienced. It was the morning after my surgery, in the bathroom, up on the walker. She walked out and left me unattended. And I fell head on the porcelain toilet bowl. And so I wanted to get out of there. It wasn't really, the kind of feeling I wanted. And it happened twice. She left me unattended again, like after they picked me up. They took no x-ray of my head. They took no x-ray of my femur, where I just had the surgery the morning before. So
Oh,
I did all my recuperating at my sister and brother-in-law's house. Oh my gosh. And then in the meanwhile, I had an lower back. I had two prior back surgeries years and years ago, and they told me I needed emergency surgery. So December 9, the same year, from October to December, I had a major back surgery, and so
gee.
yeah, it's been a healing journey, and I'm still in physical therapy. My legs are weak, all this medication, and so, I really find right now I have a really awful sciatic nerve pain in my right leg from the back surgery, but I had it before. And it's just really been a lot. You don't realize when someone is in a situation, everything you go through. So, yeah. And what the neurosurgeon said about my back was that, when he went in there, he just didn't expect that my spine was going to look like that. So I guess from, birth, I have this defective kind of, spinal cord. I'd like to pull it out, put in the
Yeah,
shiny
it's not over.
out, because in 2020, I had, I think I might have mentioned it on one of the prior shows. I had major neck surgery. Uh, my spinal cord was swollen, and there's metal in there as well. So now, with my legs being weak, this is the last I'll talk about it. Now with my legs so weak, I've been I'm still on a walker, and we're like how many months since, and so I'm on a walker. I'm mostly always doing my best not to put all my weight on my legs because they hurt. And I've been, hunching a little. I have to learn to keep my shoulders down, my head up, alignment fully, consciously walking at all times, because really neck surgery as well, and my upper spine. So, yeah, I'm on a healing journey, Steve.
You are the most phenomenal person I have ever met in my
Oh,
life.
gosh, thank
There,
you.
there is so much to learn from that. Like I'm guilty of having a bit of a whine, when a few things don't go my way, and I'm sure we've all been guilty of it. But
I am
to
too.
have a story like yours, and you're still here, bright, bubbly, full of energy. I think your shirt even says, "I'm having a good day." Like, you are an unbreakable human. Like, your spirit is that powerful that, like, you're just inspirational, absolutely amazing. Kane's in the comments saying, "Absolutely gorgeous woman," and Camille, you're awesome. I could not agree more.
Oh, thank you. And I really don't feel like I look gorgeous this morning because I had plans of putting on all my makeup. I just have lipstick on. So here I am in the flesh, in you know, my best self for the moment. But I certainly can understand what you're saying, because not yesterday I woke up so well and happy and grateful, because the day before I woke up in such aching body pain that I cried for like an hour when I woke. It isn't all it hasn't all been easy. Uh, but I try to put my best self first and forward, of course, here, you know. So I'm
Yeah.
absolutely okay.
You you inspire all of us. I know that's why you are so popular. And as soon as I put the word out that Camille's coming back, the buzz starts and the people start talking. It's like, yes, we haven't seen Camille for a few months.
I'm grateful. Thanks.
Oh, we're grateful.
Yeah. Well, every challenge we do learn lessons from, and this is a big one. And, when I fell on the floor there, I felt like I aged 100 years, like
Oh, no.
them just blew up. What's happening?
Oh.
Uh, uh, yeah, I had been working so very hard toward, uh, writing the book and beginning a business, that I had really let a lot go in the other part of my house. I was always here at the computer working. And unfortunately, no one knows they're going to fall. So
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, when these things come, they're the ultimate shock, aren't they? You have no preparation or planning.
None, and I didn't even want anybody to come into my home. I said, "Oh my God, it's a mess." It was really a mess. And so when the EMT came on, and one thing I must say, my dog is both my babies love me to death. I have a dog and a cat, and my dog would not leave my side, and the EMS had to put on gear because he was getting very protective because he knew I was hurt. And
Yeah.
he was getting so protective. They put on gear to like get him out of there so that they can help to pick me up. And they had to put him into the bathroom, close the door. And really, they were here 4 days before there was any time. I mean, I'm sure they were fed, but they were here 4 days before they got into a camp, for themselves. And they were there.
Yeah. Oh.
And, my cat's fierce, Max. I named him Maximus the Warrior. And he was so fierce. They have a room where loose cats can stay and hang out. But he
Yeah.
was fighting with all the other cats. He didn't like the handlers and the workers there. So he was in the condo for 90 days, locked up.
Wow.
It almost brought me to tears too. And he hasn't
Yeah.
been with me since I got home. Because,
Yeah. I don't reckon they'll leave you alone for a second.
well, he's so grateful. I know he now realizes that, without me, you know, um, he's going to be in a cage locked up because he's so fierce. And anyway,
Yeah.
I guess that's the best and worst of the story. And
It is. And
animals is absolutely wonderful. They love me dearly. I love them. And my sister and brother-in-law were like beyond anything uh, in the way of helping and assisting, and everything was done for me. My brother-in-law even anticipated when I needed another glass of water before I asked, which was so kind.
oh wow.
Yeah, I was like so so well treated and so well cared for. So I'm so grateful. And the only way I can possibly pay back my sister is to promise that I'll stay in that 3D and clean, every day
Yeah.
up after myself before I get on the computer. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really the only means of repaying her and him is, and with mental illness, there, of course, everybody has their own drawbacks. And one of mine, and I used to be my last corporate job in Manhattan, I worked for 5 men, and 3 VPs and their 2 assistants. So was at one time very organized. But that is no longer the case with me in many aspects. um because in all honesty, I don't know which is my right hand, but in all honesty, since my neck surgery in 2020, I really hadn't opened all my mail, you know. So there's like uh, 2 boxes of mail, you know, with like um, triplicate, you know, receipts of the same mail, and all of them are billed, you know. So
There's no good checks in the pile at all, like that you can bank.
why would I want to open all those bills that I couldn't pay? You know,
Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah,
oh, a lot, too much.
it's so understandable.
All in all, it's, you know, everything is good. It's just right now with my sciatic nerve pain still. I got a steroid shot after taking 2 packets of a step down, you know, steroid, and but I'm still in severe sciatic pain at like my hip and thigh. So I find that it's difficult to stay at this desk at the computer still for like more than an hour and 15 minutes. So
Yeah,
load, you know, for me furthering and really pursuing, uh, you know, the book, the business, and it's very slow on a walker. You know,
oh yeah, yeah,
you know, you have to really think and say, you know, what do I need out of my fridge so I can make one trip instead?
yeah,
Ultimately, I sit down and say, oh, I forgot this. You know,
yeah.
oh, that. And a slow day. And I don't accomplish a lot. You know,
That's fine. I think you're accomplishing exactly as much as you should be. You can't go rushing back into things after surgeries like that. It's a long recovery.
yeah. Hold on. It says the update. Oh, okay. It's just an update. I have enough power on uh my phone. I'm good.
Good, good. Yeah, we can't lose you again.
um yeah, so and this, and ever since you know, I did leave my positions in the various corporate offices that I work. I was never a good secretary, honestly. You know, it wasn't my forte, but on a wing and a prayer I always got through, I guess because I was nice, you know. uh,
Yeah, it goes a long way, doesn't it?
People allowed for the fact that one time that we're going to do something uh, 4 a.m. and it was supposed to be 4 p.m., you know, and the letter went out. And
Yeah,
at that time, my boss was like really a stickler. And, you know, she didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. And it went out with, you know, we'll be meeting at 4 a.m. And, you know, it was wrong. So, you know, I wasn't a bad secretary, but, or administrative person. But, you know, those fine details sometimes got lost. You know,
yeah,
I see the big picture, and you know the details are a little more not my personality. You know, it's the forest and the
yeah,
thing. You know,
yeah,
but
yeah. Stick to the big stuff.
yeah, all good. And uh you know, from there, and that's when I went on out on you know, SSDI here, Social Security Disability, and I several attempts to go back full time, but really couldn't make it. You know, because the stress is a real factor for me. Like I said, everyone has their kind of you know uh, downfalls from an illness like this, and one of mine now is, you know, uh, not able to, you know, really accept. You know, be in real stress because it just, you know, and I'm not a worrier. But stress really gets to me, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So avoid it as much as possible. Then I reckon. Don't let stress come into your life. Just send it away and just do the stuff that lets you be stress free. That's how to roll.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So have you had any? Did you get any chance to do any more on your book while you were laid up, or was it a bit too painful to even
No
try to get into that?
amount of pain that I had, really, my creative consciousness and just, I couldn't concentrate on anything more than the physicality of the pain. So
Yeah,
I really had hoped at least that I'd get about 4 books read and utilize my time in the best way possible. But it truly didn't occur the way I had hoped, the whole process yet. Mm. But I'm getting back out on track, and I have gotten really extensions uh, from where I had gotten a writing coach and like a one-time extension, which was like really exceptionally kind and generous. So I have extra,
yeah.
but I really,
Oh, good.
I really don't want to spend a lot of extra time. I would like to uh, get back on track. I have all my notes here of all the work I've done before. So, once I can sit at the computer for a fair amount of time, uh, I really have to, immerse myself into that again and go forward. It's just so late, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's yeah. I can imagine how hard. Like I know when I've had like I've damaged most parts of my body over the years with roof tiling and sports and whatnot, and yeah, when you're trying to recover, the last thing you want to do is be concentrating on anything creative and writing and but then it probably on the other side, if you can get to that, it's probably going to be really cathartic and help you through the healing process as well. If you can start getting these really good thoughts out and onto paper and
Yeah,
verbalized, it can change things around pretty quick.
yeah. Well, my coach and team actually, because she's very high end. Christine Closer, she has a process, and you really don't begin the writing until you do all this extra prep work, so that when the writing comes, it really will flow. So, you work toward answering questions that, kind of like it's not a mission statement or a business, prep. It's more book oriented. And, it's a process. Everything's a process, isn't it? And
Yeah, all of life.
yeah, but I am getting in some good meditation while I'm, in the mornings when I can get up. The second blood pressure pill really knocks me out. That's why I asked you to call me.
If only we realised then what the actual time was.
I didn't even. Goodness, he's calling me 2 hours earlier. It
I
was
know.
that you did because
I know. I was thinking, yeah, 5:30. That's fine. I'm like, no.
I for like 4 o'clock. I would have had, and I had all wanted to wake up with coffee, whatever. It is what. Here we are. I don't want to be silly about the time we have together.
No, it's always invaluable. And yeah, like I love getting on to have all the updates of, well, hopefully, since you had your fall straight after our last show, hopefully after this show is when you'll be having everything turning back the other way. And this was, we just had to bookend the little journey of pain. Now we can come out fully the other side to the full healing journey again and make sure you're back and 100% bouncing around like always.
Thank you. Yeah, the only the only issue will be that before I went under completely because I was like so doped up from all the medicine they put me on to keep me free from pain. He's I hear I didn't even see him, but I hear you may need a cane the rest of your life, and I was like, no way.
Not happening.
uh, right back at him. But after my second, the first surgery, there was like the slightest, um, discrepancy. But after second back surgery, I have a over an inch of difference. So I love penguins, but I kind of walk like a penguin,
Oh,
my bare feet, and I don't think that can be healed or changed.
no,
I
you just got to embrace your inner penguin.
yeah. Uh, Max is here. I don't know if you're going to see him in the view. He always comes up. Uh, Max, you want to look at the camera for a minute? Max,
Where is he?
he's right there.
Hello, Max. There he is.
He's a little one of those little bits of training for animals, and he just.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll disturb us because it's a small screen. If we were on the large one, it would.
Yeah, you'd be loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandy in the comments has said that I should have asked her about the time difference. She's a walking clock. She could have guided me to know exactly what time it was. And she says that she feels your pain, Camille. She has zero tolerance of pain, and she becomes sensitive when someone else is experiencing pain.
Oh,
that's very empathetic, isn't it? Yeah.
That's empathic, to feel the actual pain. Yeah, I can align with that and resonate with that a lot. Also, I have a friend who lost her daughter. I don't really want to get into the specifics, but she was killed. And, her heart, both mom and dad, are broken. And, I can really empathize so much with the loss of a 30-year-old woman, having been.
Oh,
Yeah. And I appreciate the sensitivity for me as well. So, yeah. Life is funny. People are, I don't know, odd at times and really wonderful, of course. I love people.
yeah.
And, and I've really been so blessed with always and every one, mostly through life. Really a good person. For a while, not at all. But that's another story we'll share. I really would like to bring all that up, because we are light and we are shadow, and that's something there will be the title of my book or the subtitle, and when we're doing our best to be in the light, we're always really good, and and then there are those shadow sides of us. So mine was a very deep, dark shadow I felt, but one good thing, I don't know where the book is right now, and I probably can't find the page immediately. I don't, Paramahansa Yogananda. He was a he's a ascended master, and in one of his, he has a small pocketbook sized um, uh, meditation quotes like that, and I fell onto one day because I always feel like there's an omen of asking to be open to the page I most need, and always felt that was given the message from whatever book, a Bible, Yogananda's meditation book, and it came across one day. I should have wrote down the page number, but it said that you must go through the light and the shadow of you to really come full circle in life. And I truly have been full circle several in my life, feel I've been there. And it's also like the architect types that I believe Carolyn Miss or Mass, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. There are many characteristics that were so complex, and yet We really, truly are. And that's why I truly believe in reincarnation. I mean, it's not a, a Western Christian belief, but when I was young, a friend said, does this sound right? And I said, yeah. I'm the most illogical person I know. And
Yeah.
it talked about being in the cocoon in lifetimes until you open and fly and be the butterfly. And I said, yeah, we're never going to get there in one life. Of course, some people believe it's only one life. I know Taoism uh, believes that we only have the one life. But, it kind of resonated with me on that Eastern philosophy.
Yeah, I like that too. I think there's more. There's more out there than 80 odd years, 90 years to us. There's so much more.
Yeah, and our lifetimes really are in the blink of an eye. You know,
Yeah.
find perfection, enlightenment, uh, and resonate to the purity that is above until you kind of go through lifetimes, maybe so. But I'm working on that. My enlightenment.
Yeah.
I want the feminine kundalini and energy to like rise within. then I think my
Awesome.
uh, then I think my spine will align and heal fully. You know,
Yes.
who knows?
It's happening. It's coming. I can feel it. And I
Well,
love what you said earlier too about like your life coming full circle, but multiple times. I think so many people are like, oh, I need my life to come full circle, but then think, oh, that's it, it's done. But our life changes so many times through life that you can come full circle, and then things like maybe you have children and then they become adults, then you come full circle again to the next phase of your life, and then you get closer to retirement. There's so many opportunities to go full circle over and over again,
yeah,
depending on where what phase you're in, isn't there?
yeah, it's true. Yeah, there are so many things. It's kind of like that attitude of life gets in the way. You know, um,
Yeah.
life gets in the way of you becoming full circle, and always, always, unless you're a monk or a priest or priestess, which there aren't many of them around. That's kind of
No.
an olden kind of a thing. But the 21st century is the year of the feminine. And, you know, uh, sometimes the pressure that I feel and have about my book is that I'm 20 years late getting it done, you know. But
Never.
in 2001, uh, there was no way, shape, form that I could have any uh, way to have organized, conformed into fully writing the book yet. But I am, and will. And I was hope I'll be 65 actually in March. And I was hoping before the accident and all of this and, the healing journey that I, would be right at that point, a very big milestone, able to at least complete the manuscript, if not, get it published, whether it's self published or not, you know, but get it out there finally. But, you know, prior plan that, I may have known before I was born, but you know, we kind of when we're babies, we're so close to, the veil on the other side, and so perfect and innocent, and yeah, and then and in some ways we do lose a lot as the traumas that begin and occur, you know, and we lose sight of that beautiful perfection we're born with and in, but we always have it available to us. And that's what we have to truly begin to realize and understand. Oh, God bless
Excuse me.
you.
Sorry.
No,
Hay fever season.
It's a true statement. That's a confirmation, you sneeze.
Yes, yeah, that's it. It's happened.
Yeah. So, where shall we go from here? Would you have a question?
Oh,
Have a question?
I'm happy to wander whatever path you'd like to lead us down, Camille. Did you have anything in particular you wanted to update us on, or any other little shining lights that you've noticed in the last few months?
Let's see. Well, this healing journey has allowed me more so uh, in in beside prayer, which I think is our message to above. Meditation is whispers and answers from within and above. So, that's been delightful.
Yeah,
Increasing my practice. And, I love chanting. Um, so I do like the Eastern a lot, and more Eastern than Western do meditate regularly. Uh, but we don't absolutely need that. It just really enhances, I feel. Uh,
yeah, you must have missed out, like, because you were loving getting out and doing the meditation out in the garden, weren't you, as much
oh,
as possible? So you
I
would have missed that so much when you were laid up and couldn't do it.
it was really a different kind of experience, you know, uh, different experience because usually I go on the earth and barefoot ground, you know, uh, go to the core center of the earth to Mother Earth, Gaia, and I've been asking, you always change and
Oh, you've gone dark on us, Camille. Your camera's disappeared.
oh
Can you?
my,
I can hear you, no worries, but we just can't see you.
Steve.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh no.
Oh, we can hear you. I'm not sure what's happened. Can you hear me, Camille?
Ah.
Oh, she's back. We
I
can
can
we
hear
can
you
hear
now,
you, but we
though.
can see
I
you.
think the sound
Yay!
is off. Hold on.
How's that? Can you hear me? Oh no. Try to get back on, Camille. Hopefully she's going to try to come back on. This poor Camille's having a disaster this last few months. Here she is. You're back.
Back on. Um. Yeah. So what I was saying was, so then from the core of Mother Earth, come to one beating heart because Earth is alive. Our planet is living, and then
Yeah.
once I center that way, I will call up the uh, however we want to address our creator, the cosmic infinite energy, the divine. So then asking that energy to come through the crown and the three Mother Earth, divine energy, and us all beating as one heart. So, yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. And that's been lovely, and really, an opening that I really enjoy. And for me, it works. Other people, don't resonate with it and the
Yeah.
spirituality, you know. But I do believe, my Catholic roots have really, you know, uh, begun my journey. And I really do believe Christ is the center of our heart. And as they say in the Bible, I don't know if I hope I'm not repeating myself, but as they say in the Bible, there are many rooms, many mansions in heaven. I really feel our heart has many rooms and many mansions, and rises and grows
Yes.
exponentially as we continue to develop and create a relationship with spirit.
Brilliantly said. I love that. And have you felt that from being in alignment and sticking with your meditation routines and things, do you think that's accelerated the healing journey by not letting that side of things go? Like you think you might have been a bit further back if you weren't sticking to your practices?
Well, I don't know if I'd be further back, but I do, many times a day. I do my bed exercises 3 times a day, and then other exercises at my dance bar and at my counter, depending on how I, really truly feel for the day. And when I do the bed exercises, and even other times when I'm walking, I ask, the auric, esoteric, ethereal energy of the golden light above uh, to enter
Yeah.
every part of my skin, into every fiber of my being, take away all and any pain, and heal with your divine energy. And now it was reintroduced to me, which I had done this very many years ago. Um, it's called Map, and it's by a woman. Well, you probably don't. Her name is Michelle Small Wright. And when I was very depressed, and I think it was at the end of the before 2000, I found her book. I read her story. It was beautiful. And then I got involved in this MAP, which is the Medical Assistance Program. And it's different. You do a session called the coning, and uh, you open the session with the healing diva, Pan, your higher self, and your medical team. And the first session is an hour, and they scan, if you believe it, I do. And one mentor's teacher, Sandra Paley, brought it back to me, because I said, I know that. I used to do that. And she reminded me.
Yeah.
So I've been spending, first I did the hour session, so that your medical, the energies of nature and all of that, your medical team uh, scans your body, knows what you need, where you need to heal most. And then if you do it on a regular basis, which I am now, I'm so happy, a 40-minute session resting, and you talk with them either silently or out loud, and you let your team know where you're feeling pain, you know how and how best and where through the body you want to heal. So I go through everything, all my organs, all,
Why not?
make my brain right, you know, um, and my physical pain go away, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't mean to joke about it. I don't take it lightly. I seriously believe it, but not many people would. Some people would look at you quite strange to say that you do that. But it's really, uh, I really fully believe that when I finish the 40-minute session, I set an alarm. When I finish the 40-minute session, I wake up so revitalized and really little pain. until I start walking again and, getting back into the 3D world, you know. But we're aspiring really quickly into the fifth and higher dimensions. So I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
It's a true awakening. 22222 is really the code of kindness, the alchemy of peace, and really awakening the planet to the pure love that is available to us and above, and the core of the earth. With our own.
It's just perfect timing.
Oh, is it?
We've come on at the right time, hasn't it? Haven't we? We're just like, we're needing peace, we're needing niceness in the world and all around us, and love and attachment to Earth. Like, this is great. I think I've been begging for this for ages now, a couple of years, and now it's all starting to come. We just needed to get to the 22nd of the 2nd of 22. And
Yeah, I pray for it quickly. I do ask for the golden light to flow around the globe, to open every heart to truly are love. Love is the biggest light, peace within, so that we will hopefully in our lifetime see peace within the world. It's such a chaotic, scary, dark world. Don't really on the news because it's frightening. But of course we do need to be aware. And I really truly would be an activist, not only to eliminate and the mental health misunderstanding, but the misunderstanding that many people have about what really life is all about. Sometimes and envision that, and ask actually to please receive all the mysteries of the world, so that we can move along, going forward for all generations, to know awareness and be in that state frame of mind. And it's an idyllic kind of idea, but it truly is my wish and hope.
Yeah, and I think we need people like you that are shining that beacon of light and having that hope that this does carry out into the universe, and we can have some form of hope that it will spread further and wider and greater to the people that need it most. I think that's another one of your inspirational qualities, is just being able to provide that light to people, and whether they know you or not, they're going to feel it and sense it just from hearing you speak about it, and your love and passion for everything. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I really do. I kind of manifest and I mean, I don't want to go too far in the future because no one knows what the future holds. But I see. I don't know. I see myself sometimes like at the ocean, in a circular, a way with folks and people, and just ceremony and sacredness, and the energy of all of us in one swoop of a beautiful breath and breathing. Allow only positive energy to rise high in to all of nature and above, and our consciousness can be raised. I truly dream and feel and hope and pray that that will come true someday, and one day in our lifetime. It'd be lovely to see. I think that we're, especially all the souls that are here, are the warriors of change, and it just must be for the good and the light.
Yes, I love that. And I saw Kerry said before that Camille's our spiritual warrior.
Gosh, thanks. Yeah, I'd love to be. That's truly a dream and vision of mine. And yeah, I always, about, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, that, about 15 years ago, I had really started to design a website to be a public speaker, transformational, and,
Yeah.
it's the funds that held me back, because you really can't build a business on a shoestring budget. It just doesn't work. I
Yeah.
I tried it, and I couldn't make it happen. I investigated and did a lot. I was I wanted to maybe be one of the speakers at an orientation at a college for freshmen. You know, uh, uh,
Yeah.
as they begin, yeah. And I would tailor uh, the speech to, of course, the audience. And these were all the things that were my hopes and dreams. And boy, they really went awry. Didn't have any,
Yeah.
and we didn't have,
Just leading you down another path.
yeah. And we didn't have the technology that we do now,
Yeah.
that we can and are a much closer globe of allowing our words and hearts, feelings, a message to get out there. So there,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know we'll bend reality, time. It's truly possible to bend time.
Yes.
So there's no worries, I feel. I'm just a,
Yeah.
but not too late.
Never too late. I think you're already covering the motivational speaking base right here. Every time you speak, you're motivating everyone. So I think the dream's coming closer to reality already.
Yeah, I feel that too. I'm always grateful to share what my heart really fully feels, with,
Yeah.
and there are so many people on the planet that are doing a really good, big, powerful job about, uh, humanitarians, and all the different, uh, uh, intellectuals as well. Because I
Yeah.
don't feel highly intellectual.
No, that's not us.
Now, but there are different aspects of us all. There's the spiritual, the emotional, the mental, and the physical. And there might be parts of us, right? Of course there is. But success is defined differently by everyone. And I have always felt that my spirituality was the highest, best, and most important aspect that would allow me to be successful. Whereas other people feel, their profession is their success, or and it's not wrong. Having their children and growing them up is their success in life. And it's all,
Yeah.
we just have to fully know ourselves inwardly, and extend it outwardly, and whatever works and resonates with that particular person.
Yeah, I agree so much. I think like it doesn't matter what avenue we take for our success. The saddest thing's not knowing what path it is and what our success truly is on the inside, because you're sort of directionless and you don't know what you really need to be targeting your energies towards to achieve where your life's dream's supposed to end up.
Right, right. But
It's so easy to get lost.
we're born. If I could just get this in, before we're born, I truly believe, from Edgar Casey, I didn't make this up. I read it in a book, and
Claim it.
Edgar Casey, he had said that an angel takes you around, and your soul either accepts or does not, the life that the life that is, ahead and planned for you. So, we all come in to this life, on some level, knowing, what we're supposed to do, what our soul mission is, what our best set of everything is aligned for us. And I hope that's true.
Awesome. Yeah, I think so. And Kane's just said that happiness is a success. I think that's something both of us and Kane can all attest to. That happiness is a great success, and that can.
I really feel our God only wants us to have happiness and a happy heart, and it's a choice we choose to make, and that's what we need to realize. And now, freedom is the gift of being human, spirit in a human body. It's the freedom and the choices that we make.
We're so privileged to have that freedom. I think, like, so many people take it for granted and don't realize that we are so lucky to be able to choose what we want to do, choose our emotions, choose how we want to feel. Even though some days seems harder than others, we still get to choose. And there's not many other creatures on earth that get to live the way we do with that luxury of choice and making the decisions that define us through choice rather than being forced into them.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's a beautiful gift for life. And, many times with my mental, extra awareness that I can go so very low, or had been, didn't realize the beauty that living a human life is such a gift, and it's taken many years to appreciate the beautiful gift of life that we have on earth. And, but truly I do know now. And sometimes I still go low, but, it always picks up because my heart is basically a happy one. And I'm so blessed to have been given that gift.
I love that. You've been given the gift. You're the gift that keeps on giving to everyone else. It's just a beautiful circle of life.
Yeah. May it be unbroken always and forever.
Always, always. Now it's coming to that time again, Camille, where we're running out of time on the show again. We've already knocked over an hour, but I need to know that you're going to come back again. Once
invite me.
Once our clocks change, and I don't have to make you come on at 3:30 in the morning.
I'm going to use Google more and find out the proper time and change
it. Yeah. Once we get out of daylight savings, we should be back to the 5:30 again, because I can't drag you out of bed at that hour again.
It wouldn't matter to me anyway. I mean, I'm up now. I can take a nap later, do my map, rest. Whatever I choose.
That's amazing. I just don't. Yeah, no one else would be this alert and happy and alive at that time of the morning.
Truly surprised that I woke up so quickly. Tone, the messenger on Facebook, I guess, right? And different tone than my alarms. And boy, they just bypass me. I've got to change my tones on my alarms.
Just copy whatever messenger uses.
Put one of those blaring ones on. That's what
Yeah. Fire sirens.
Maybe that'll wake me and put a fire and get up on time. Even with the blood pressure pill.
Yeah. And I've got it, before I forget too, I've got to remind everyone that coming up at 10:30 a.m. UK time, which isn't too far away now, we're getting close. Kerry will be back with her show, An Audience with the Queen, and another fellow warrior, Claire Wilding, will be joining her tonight. So that'll be awesome for everyone that's about in the next, what have we got? That's only 50, what have we got? 10:30, 11:30. That's not far away at all. That's only 38 minutes or so away.
Oh, cool.
If my maths is correct, but I've clearly proven today that my time differences in my brain aren't working at all today, but we'll just run with that. It's on a bit later anyway.
Very good. I catch it.
Yeah, I was right. Gary said 45 minutes, so yeah, I was my maths is working just. My brain's getting tired for the night, so I'm not getting my maths perfect, but I'm close. But Camille, it's always a pleasure to speak to you. I absolutely love it. And we battled through the time difference and the technological issues, and we still made it. We still made another hour show. It's so cool. I love it. And I hope that when we come back together in another few months that, yeah, you can say the healing journeys come 100% around perfectly. The book's getting close and Max is thriving.
And he's going to bite me. He's still fierce.
Yeah, you left me for months in a cage.
Poor baby, right? Well,
he doesn't.
I will say ciao, and so grateful again to be here, and I thank you.
Yeah, no, thanks so much, Camille. Thanks everyone that's tuned in and put up with us again for another hour and a bit, and everyone that watches on the replay. We can't be more grateful for people that take the time out of their days and nights and early mornings to have a listen to what we're talking about. We try to make a difference, and I'm going to keep bringing Camille on because she's just, like I say, she's the beacon of light and bubbly, happy personality that we can all use in our lives a little more often. I'd bring you on every day if I could, Camille.
And I would you, because I'm a chatterbox, you know.
Both of us. It's a good combination.
So great.
So,
and
thank you so much.
And we'll end.
No worry, and I'll play our little ending video. And to everybody, have a great night, day, morning, and we will see. I'll be back next week, and I hope everyone has an awesome end of the week. Bye, guys.
Bye.